Welcome back, guys. Long time no see, eh? Yeah, I have been away for quite a while. I think it's been a month or so. But never mind, I was away for several reasons. I was just plain lazy and I didn't really have a spot where to film. And so on, but that's the boring stuff. So today I decided to talk about the tattoo myths that I have heard, that I have read in some places, and such thing like that. Yeah? But without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So the first tattoo myth is that getting a tattoo on a bony area hurts more than on any other area, which is true. But still, I think that there are places that are not that bony but still could be more painful than some bony areas like the stomach or the inner arm, for example. The other myth that I heard of when I was a teenager was that you can get a tattoo that fades out in 2 or 3 years. Like you get a tattoo and it just slowly disappears and your skin is clear. And that's a myth. I don't know from what it started, but maybe it's because people got shitty tattoos and they kind of faded out, and the myth started to evolve from that. And also it was a funny thing that you could tell or lie to your parents about. Like if they didn't allow you to get a tattoo, you could tell them, but I'm getting a tattoo that's gonna fade out in 2 years, and then they're just gonna be like okay with it, even though later on it doesn't fade out and it's a permanent tattoo. I remember when I was like 14 and I heard of this option, and I was planning on that one, but still I felt shady about it. It didn't feel real. It's like if you get a henna? Yeah. If you get a henna, that fades out because it's not permanent. Obviously, it just tints your skin or whatever. But a tattoo that has a needle and it just goes into your skin, I'm not sure that's gonna fade. So the other myth that I heard recently, and a thing that other people have asked me, is can the needle bust your veins? Like while tattooing, can it bust your veins? Can it make you bleed out and die? Like if that was possible, I don't think people would be getting tattoos. Like think about it. And first of all, the needle doesn't go as deep in your skin to actually do damage like that to you. I don't like. Think about it. If it would bust your veins open, who would be getting tattoos? Seriously. Okay, maybe some tattoos make you bleed, but it's not like it's busting a vein open. It's just the little small, what are they called now? I wanted to say small veins, but those are not small veins. Never mind. Having a blank in my head as well. Again, every time when I film I have like a little blank, but that's normal, I guess. And I'm having a mild headache, which I'm battling right now, but I hope that's not written on my face. However, let's move on to the next myth. The other myth I heard and I read is that does chlorine fade your tattoos? If you go swimming in pools when you have tattoos, it doesn't fade your tattoos. Chlorine just can't get below the first skin level. And since the tattoo is deeper than the first skin level, it doesn't damage your tattoos. However, no wonder why you can't go swimming with a fresh tattoo, because when it's fresh, it's like obviously healing, and if you go swimming in chlorine, that can probably, I don't know, cause some damage and make your tattoo fade, and probably prevent fallout. So yeah, don't go swimming in pools when you have a fresh tattoo. Yeah, this next myth I have seen in real life, where that was like a while ago, like way back, I don't know, like I saw this, and there was this girl that had a new tattoo. And we were like at a party or something, and she was drinking, which was also bad, because when you get a new tattoo like on the day, you shouldn't be drinking. Okay, maybe something that is not brewed, or like wine or beer or such, but she was like drinking wine out of the bottle. That was the first red flag. And the other one was she was scratching it all the time. She was like, it itches. Well, I think it wasn't like fresh on the day, but it had a little bit of scab already. And it was, I know what it's like when you have a fresh tattoo, it's healing and it's itchy because of the healing process. But yeah, she had scabs and she was just peeling them off and scratching them off, and I was just cringing inside because I was telling her that don't do that, it's gonna damage your tattoo, and she was like so confident about it. She told me that no, it's not gonna damage my tattoo if I peel off the scab. Oh my goodness, like, don't you know? And if I believe that was like her first tattoo or something, and it was just really odd. And I was like, okay, girl, do whatever you want. Like, I'm not gonna be wearing that damaged tattoo because, yeah, so that myth is that scratching or peeling off the scab of your tattoo won't damage it. It will damage it. You're lucky if you peel a small scab and it doesn't do anything, but still, I know it's tempting to peel off the scabs because they're just plain uncomfortable. But still, if you peel off a fresh scab and you peel it off and you see that there's like still raw and like fleshy skin under, that's gonna be a fallout. Like, that's gonna be a damaged tattoo in the end. I guarantee that officially. I have had small fallouts and it just resolves that you have this little white blotch in the middle of the tattoo. You can get it touched up later, of course, that's an option, but still, just don't peel off the scabs. This next myth is that you shouldn't get red ink tattooed on you because most likely it will cause an allergic reaction to you. Like, you're gonna get an allergic reaction. And it is most likely to fade the fastest, which is totally a lie. And I don't know why like the red color exactly, especially why red. Maybe like a while ago, like a time back, maybe the red color contained more metals or something like that, and that's why it could cause an allergic reaction. It doesn't mean people today don't have allergic reaction to ink as a thing, but it's just a false myth that the red ink especially can give you a allergic reaction or something. It's just, no, it doesn't. At least I have red ink on me and I don't have any allergic reactions or whatsoever. The next one is that you can get blood poisoning by getting a tattoo, which is false. In that case, if you go to a good tattoo artist that knows hygiene and does everything professionally in a professional tattoo shop, so then you can't get any kind of infection or disease or blood poisoning or whatsoever. But if you go to a shady freaking tattoo artist and maybe he's using a old freaking needle that hasn't been washed in like bazillion years, then most likely you can get like any disease off the book, you know, like I want this disease today. Let's get a tattoo. Oh, and this myth I have heard from one of my parents' friends, I think, and they saw that I have tattoos and they were like, your tattoos are gonna turn blue when they get older. And that is false, because if I would have gotten a tattoo 50 years earlier, maybe then it would have turned blue, because it is because of the ink. Like, the ink from back then until now has developed so much that I can guarantee myself my ink is not gonna turn blue on my skin. Even if it does, I'm a chameleon, got it? That's about it. Yeah, these were the tattoo myths that I have heard and read. If you have heard any other ridiculous or non-ridiculous tattoo myths, leave them in my comment section below. Now I'm gonna go and deal with my headache because it's getting real bad. Never mind. So yeah, I hope that you're happy I'm back. I hope to see you in my next video. I love you guys and mwah, bye!